Hello and welcome. My name is Miss Cindy Renteria. We're going to be doing our infants video for this week. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for continuing to watch our videos and to do the activities with your little ones. We're always excited and happy to see how our little ones are growing. And thank you, moms and dads, for working together and continuing with the activities that we have. We're going to go ahead and start with our greeting song and then move on to our story. We're going to start with Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. And of course, if our little ones, by little ones, we could be 9 months, 10 months, they are able to sit down already. They're able to do hand movements, so you can go ahead. They can follow you by singing, doing their hand movements. If we have the baby ones, we're going to sing to our little ones. Remember, it's important to do that eye and eye contact. And singing is very important, and it always brings a smile to any little one. The book that we have for this week is going to be Teddy Bear, Teddy Bear. So Miss Cindy's going to be saying a little riddle that this book has. And we have the front cover of the book. We have the spine of the book, and we have the back of the book. We may think our little ones are too little to be able to know this, but it's important. Repetition is very important, and it helps them grow, and it helps them be able to, they're never too young to learn, to say it like that. I'm just going to keep it like that. Teddy bear, teddy bear. Here. Teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, touch your nose. Teddy bear, touch your toes. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, go upstairs. Teddy bear, say your prayers. Teddy bear, turn off the light. Teddy bear, say good night. This is a little riddle that we can be saying to our babies. It's important for us to have language all the time. And I really, really enjoy this book because it has several and many little riddles and little poems that we can read to them. So this is going to be our book for this week. And then also what you guys have here on the activity is going to be promoting walking and pushing and cruising. Remember, our little ones are growing. Even our little infant ones, when we start doing tummy time, we start getting them ready to be able to start pushing themselves up so they can start crawling, so they can start pushing or scooting. I remember I would put a favorite toy at the end, and I would sit on the other side of the carpet or the blanket and have my daughter come to me. That's a way of doing it too. And then here, what we're gonna need is a plush toy and of course a book. And this is how we're gonna do it. First, babies push while crawling. If your baby is crawling now, this is what you see them often. They're often like pushing and pushing and pushing. And the next thing you want to do is, if you already see your little one is crawling, and if you don't have one of those push toys, what you can give them is something that they can, something sturdy enough they won't tip over, so they can be able to push it around. And you can assist your baby by steadying the stool or crate, either one that you use, and letting him push it wherever he wants to go. Another way is to hold his hands in balance. So another way you can do is hold your baby and hold him while he's trying to learn how to walk. And remember, this is for our little ones that are already crawling and already pushing things. We can assist them to learn how to walk. If we have the ones that are still babies, the way that we can help them is by putting them in tummy time, letting them pick up their neck. Remember, the whole body works together. And then also, you're going to start noticing that your little one is going to start doing their first steps. And there's never an age that, let's say, oh, your baby's 12 months, your baby needs to be walking. No, every child is different. Some of them may be walking by 10 months, 11 months, 12 months, 13 months. As long as your pediatrician advises you that everything is fine, everything is okay, there's nothing to worry about. What's in it for us in this activity is going to be motor. Your toddler is developing the coordination to pull up, balance his body, and then move to an upright position. He is getting ready for his next skills, which is walking. How exciting when they start walking. As he pushes and reaches for a chair when cruising, your toddler is practicing understanding distance. Your toddler's brain is beginning to read visual depth cues with his eyes. His brain takes all this information to gauge how far away something is. Remember, there's many ways that we can do this activity. We want to continue the activity until our little one is happy. Um, if your baby's able to sit up or so, your baby will be able to start being able to crawl. And remember, we want to have a safe, open area for our little ones. And this is when we want to be cautious and close everything or put everything away that you know that your little one can reach for. So this is our activity. Now, once again, if you have any questions, you can always ask your home visitor, and they will be more than happy to guide you through it. And then our parent handout in this week is going to be this one. It's going to be what you bring to your baby's learning. Listen and watch carefully, and you will learn what lights up your baby's eyes and capture his attention. Some of his greatest joys in early life are related to learning. Helping your baby sustain this joy now will put him on the path to enjoying it his whole life. Remember, what we do now as babies is going to implement everything for the rest of their life. You can take an active role in your baby's learning when you focus on his development and anticipate what he might be learning. Talk to him and with others about how he approaches learning and motivates him. Balance his daily caregiving tasks with his needs to try new skills on his own. Stay patient while he repeats the activity over and over. Slow down and follow his lead. Remember, sometimes as mom and dads, we need to slow down for our little ones. Sometimes we have a lot of things going on, our daily routines, or we have to go to work, or we have to take care of our siblings, or we have to take care of a loved one, and we know we have responsibilities. We have to cook dinner, we have to take the kids to the park, to pick up the kids from school, but sometimes we just need to slow down and enjoy this time with them. The more familiar you are with your baby's development, the better you can organize his environment and experiences so you both can feel relaxed to play and exploration. I really hope you guys take time and read this handout and really learn from it. One more thing that I want to mention. Supporting learning happens when you pay close attention to your child's development and motivation. This informs how you manage your home environment. It also helps you focus more on your child's needs. Excuse me. Promotes independence and encourage him to try new tasks. Remember, what is it that we bring to our children's learning? And then what we have here is infant and toddler's behavior that can challenge us as an adult. All behavior has a meaning. Even if we find some behaviors challenging at times, behavior is a form of communication. Infants and toddlers use behavior to express their feelings and wants and needs. But how do adults interpret and react to the behavior is personal. Past experiences, family, cultures, and beliefs all influence how adults interpret behavior. Taking time to pause and reflect instead of reacting to behavior, particularly those behaviors that adults find challenging, help children feel valued and important. It also teaches children to communicate development in an appropriate way. This handout here gives you a lot of great tips and feedback that us as parents can follow. This is actually a research that they did, and this one also takes the take home would be all behaviors have meanings and it's a form of communication. There are developmental reasons why children exhibit behavior can challenge us. Also, pause and reflect when children act in a way that challenges you instead of reacting. What does it look like? Every communicative behavior can be described by the form and function of communication. Form refers to what is behavior. For example, it might be crying, it might be pointing or throwing a tantrum. Function refers to the meaning of purpose of the behavior. It describes the message the child is trying to communicate. Remember, moms and dads, our infants, what do they do to get our attention when they're hungry, when their diaper is dirty, when they feel hot, when they feel uncomfortable? They cry. They cry, 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 cry until they start getting a little bit older and they start knowing how to make certain sounds or make certain movements. Or they'll be able. Have you noticed that you put your baby, a blanket over your baby, and they start kicking, 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 kicking until the blanket is off? And you see them, they actually go to sleep. Or some babies tend to want to sleep like this, or they don't want to be bundled up. And then we have the ones that want to be bundled up. They want to feel the warmth. They want to feel the heat to be able to stay calm. It's just a way of us as parents interpreting how the actions and the behavior that our infants are given to us. Sometimes we tend that when we're feeding them, they start moving their heads that they don't want anymore. They are having enough. And sometimes we want to continue, but that's their way of them telling us like, no, I'm full. They won't say it verbally, but actually they're telling you, I'm full. I don't want any more food. I'm fine. Or when when you're feeding them, or when you don't get to the feeding on time, what do? They start crying, 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 crying. That they take some time to calm down to be actually able to feed. These are behaviors that us as parents, we start noticing them and we start knowing that, oh, it's this time. It's 3 o'clock. You know what? It's time for his bottle. Sometimes we get so caught up in what is it that we're doing that time goes by so fast that we don't even realize that, oh my God, 3 hours have passed. Oh wow, 6 hours has passed. And our little ones are crying. And sometimes we may interpret it like, oh, why is he crying now? Not realizing that they're trying to let us know what is it that they want and what is it that they need. Of course, if you guys are having this in your packet, you can go ahead and review it and read it and let me or Miss Cindy or your home visitor know what is it that you think about it and what is it that you analyzed, and and we learn and we grow every day. And this is information that can be useful for you or someone that you may know. I also wanted to bring up, moms and dads, it's very important we stay on top of our children's well childs. If you already are able to schedule an appointment or have a well child coming up, please advise your home visitor, I have an appointment at this day, so we can go ahead and case note it. And if you haven't had a chance to get an appointment, or they're backed up, or your clinic has really low appointment times, also let us know so we can make a note and let the family wellness department that you guys are on it. You are scheduled to go in. Keep up with your immunizations. If your baby gets any shots, please, can either take a picture and send it to your home visitor, or whenever you pick up your package, you can bring us a copy. We always have to have that up to date. And then as well as for dental checkups, many of the babies are already going to be 6 months, so it's important, moms and dads, that you start setting up appointments for their dental checkup. And if your baby already went to the dental checkup and you totally forgot to let your home visitor, well, this is your reminder. Please let us know, let your home visitor know that you've been to the dentist and your baby has had their well child. Please take care, be safe, be very cautious, enjoy your family, your little ones, because remember, they grow so fast. By the time you know it, you're not going to have an infant anymore. Enjoy the days. They're getting very pretty, and take time to enjoy every day and read. It's important. Sing to your little ones. Enjoy your time with them, and I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for participating and continuing to grow with us.